All right. All right. All right. All right. Get our overly loud music going again. Yes. Content. That out. And we'll go to live. And pop out the portrait. Pop that guy out. All right, all right, all right. Good note. I know I'm way late. I know I am way late. But good news, good news. Good news, everybody. My follower count has gone down on Twitch because of all the banned people. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Prepare yourself. 1, 2, 3. So, we are going to have some fun today. So, we need to get a whole lot of packed mud, which isn't ideal. Because I have looked up color palettes, what works, what doesn't work, and I've come to the conclusion that I want to do the walls as mud brick. Now, that wouldn't be an issue if we were building, say, that house. But it is going to be an issue with this one. I do have a lot of blocks of mud. Wheat is very easy for me to gather. But I think I'm going to need more mud than that. How you doing? How you doing, Melody? Melody, how you doing? Yeah. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun. I am so excited. Really not. But you will rise up to the occasion and go above and beyond. And if it comes down to it, we're going to be making... Welcome back, Michael. Yeah, if you look at the sub count, though, that'll kind of explain it. I'm just getting back into streaming. I'm only about 2-3 weeks into it. So, and plus, I am really late. I am like 2 hours behind. I got into watching Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and that was a mistake because once you start that, you really can't stop it. How's it going, Aaron? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back, Mike. But yes, we are going to be looking for the mud I have created. How you doing, Abel Monsieur? How you doing? How you doing? I know somewhere I have created mud. I just don't know where. Haha! I have found the mud. And now, I just need a shulker, which I do not have. I'm just going to make one. That's going to be so much easier and so much quicker. Plus, I have the shells to spare. Do I really need to make another one? No, I don't. But here we are. So. Anyways. So we're going to do that. Our chef's going to do a shulker right here. Great, now I lost it again. But the reason why we're going to do this is because I have a feeling we're going to need more than that. Plus, I also got to go get wheat, so... Oh my gosh, Sophia. Let's go, Sophia. How you doing, Sophia? How you doing? What's up, Nuzzy? How you doing? How you doing? Yes, so we are going to be using mud bricks. So, if you know anything about mud bricks, I need to turn no blocks off. I forgot about that in this area. If you know anything about mud bricks, you know that you need to take mud and combine it with wheat, and that'll give you packed mud, and then 4 of those make mud bricks. And I want to do that as the walls of Appa's house. So I'm gonna need so much. I'm gonna need so much. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, Sophia. So yeah. We're excited about that. We're so excited. It's just the happiest of times. We are gonna get so many seeds from this. All of these barrels are gonna be full. All of these barrels are gonna be full. But yeah, I also, the other day, I had this really insane idea, and I don't think I'm going to do it on this world just because the size that I want to do it just wouldn't, I'll never get to it. Yo, what's up, Cole? What's up? The building is going good. We're working right now to get mud bricks. So, yo, tomato soup guy, thank you so much for the likes. Yeah, so we're gonna need a lot of mud bricks. And Cole, thank you for the likes. Like, I think more mud bricks than that. So, and I'll show whoever's over on the right app doing the likes too. Appreciate it. It doesn't show me who's liking the stream. I don't have a bed over here, do I? Don't. Fortunate. Yeah, I genuinely think that's what it's gonna wind up being. I think it will be a shulker full of it, which is really, really unfortunate because I didn't know I was doing this until, I kid you not, 15 minutes ago when I saw the combination and I went, that looks good. Why? Also, might be swapping out the floor for quartz. So, yeah. Because I wanted to use mangrove logs. Love it. So. See, children, this is why you make wise choices and use what you have already. Do I think spruce would work? Yes, I do. I think there's a lot of stuff that would work. It's just I saw the mud bricks and I went, that's the vision. That's the vision I'm seeing in my head. So, guess what we get to do? I have a feeling my inventory is just full of seeds, which is unfortunate. Yo, what's up, Cooper Butter? How you doing? That's an interesting name right there, I tell you what. But yeah, so there are only sometimes don't worry, Cooper. Don't worry. I know what you're going through. I know what you go through. So, do you have water under the farm? Yes, I do. See it right there. It was to hide it in the land. So, I know the struggles, Cooper, because Schwanky, yeah. Has Luke come on yet? I haven't seen Luke yet. Luke also probably has some sports going on, so. Oh my gosh, Cooper. I know you're not selling anything. Awesome. You're just going to ask me for a Discord, right? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Cooper, I am really focused on this world right now, so like uber focused. There is a build that we're working on right now that is probably a solid year from completion. Yeah. Yeah, Cole, I have one of those. It's just it doesn't mass produce, so it's also connected with potatoes and carrots, and I don't need those. So I like doing it this way. Yeah. I'm just, yeah, a solid year out just with what I'm working on right now from even entertaining the idea of somewhere else. So, yeah, I gotta. Yeah, cool. Like that really is the thing. Like, beating the game really isn't the objective of the game, and that's kind of what I like. I also feel like if you just focus on Minecraft and try to beat the game, it actually like makes the game less fun. Like I think Mumbo Jumbo hadn't beaten the game technically until like recently, which was hilarious. But I know think yeah. I think I beat the game one time before I started streaming, and then when I beat it on this world, it was the second time. Shoot from the hip, Cole. Yeah, Yo, Craft Gamer, thank you so much for the likes. So, we are going to look and see how much this does do. Because I just want to know. Because I think it would... This will get us pretty far, and I just kind of want to get a grasp on how much it will actually do. If you break another portal, how far do I have to go to spawn somewhere else in the nether? You don't necessarily need to break that nether portal. The way that the nether works is when you're within a certain radius of one portal, you'll always spawn in the one portal. You want to spawn in two different ones. I think you need at least 100 or so blocks in between, because in the nether, for every 8 blocks you travel in the overworld, you'll travel 8 in the nether. I found it's best. There are ways that you can actually link up like certain spots in the overworld to certain spots in the nether. there's like actual calculators for it. So if that's what you're trying to do, if you're trying to like link it up to a certain spot, I would use a calculator like that. So, but always place the one you want in the overworld and then go break the one in the nether. So it spawns in the other place. So, well, so you go break the one in the nether and then you place the one that you want to link up into the overworld where it says to in the nether. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. But there are actual calculators in the game. So that'll help you do that and figure out what you need and where you need to put it. But the way that I did it is I placed my portal where I wanted it. Yeah. So I'll actually use this as a really good example. So I have a portal down through a tunnel over here. And then there's a portal in Daffy's house. Yo, Matthew, thank you so much for the follow. That if you take this portal, it'll actually wind up in the same exact spot as that other one, but that one, the nether, will always come out to this guy. And then if we fly over here, we have this portal, which is just a little bit further away, that I placed, that since it's lined up properly on the X and the Z, it'll spawn here in the nether. And then if we go over to this guy, we should actually spawn back over in Daffy's house. Nope. I have confused myself. I also forgot who started building this build, but I might tear this one down. But you can see how close these two portals are. And then where that one was, like, it's all about the X and the Y. Okay, now I really... There's stuff missing from here. There's so much stuff missing from here. Alright, there we go. But you can see the X and the Y, or the X and the Z are the important numbers. The Y doesn't matter. So that's why we're able to do stuff on the roof. But there are calculators that'll help you know where you need to put it. Actually, if so, then this one. We fly down. You see all these dirt blocks, and you see that portal? So this portal it happened again. It wasn't supposed to spit me out here, but it did. But there's another portal that's all the way down. That was the original portal. That is where that one's at too. But that portal also links up to Daffy's house. So. And that just didn't work out in any sort of way. And now I've derailed myself and my brain's just all wobbly. This actually I can do. Yes, I can do right here. Are you beacons? Are you asking how do you make the beacon itself or the actual like structure that goes on it? Trying to remember the crafting table side. Yeah. So that's the beacon recipe. You need a nether star. So that is obtained by spawning the nether. The wither. Which you need 3 wither skeleton skulls. It's a whole process. I would look at that process of it. Because that'll be the best. That'll be a lot better explanation because I can't show you right now. But you'll need that beacon. Like once you get the star, it'll pop up the recipe. So, but you need that star that you get from killing the wither. Which is like a mini boss, and then it's I'll show you once we get over there. I bet I have wheat over in that farm. I just want to get the last little bit, so that way I do as much brick right away as possible. Yep, that's not what I wanted. What? How did I shoot that? What? Awkward. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not gonna be reseeding this farm right away. That's for darn sure. I'm just gonna... You... Perfect. Perfect. Love it. But yeah, and then if I just simply go back over this way, I feel like I just have something stuck in the back of my nose. Yes, I'm at the back of my nose. But if we turn around here, you need iron block, emerald block, gold block, or diamond block. And you need a full 9x9, so everything filled in, full 7x7, full 5x5, full 3x3. And then you'll be able to do whatever you want. And it will show you like the levels, and then the 9x9 is the top level. I use it for haste too. People also use it for regeneration. Pretty much you can get any of these. These are base. And you got haste here, but haste 2, efficiency 5 is insta-mine. But people do it for like strength and regeneration, stuff like that. Haste is the most common one, so. Yeah, it's really, really nice to have. Like, really, really nice. But anyways. No, but I want to do a zoo. I want to do a zoo. But that's like that's just way too big. Because I still really want to complete this city. So I'm stuck between essentially a rock and a hard place. So now, where did I put my stone cutter? You mean you're not dead? Hmm. I heard a very concerning noise. Weird. But I want my stone cutter so I can make some of these into stairs so I can break up the one piece of just wall. Genius. You put your stone cutter over where you were using it last. I guess I didn't need to move that, but I did. I did need to move it, actually. Alright, so we're going to put all this in here for now. And look at all these little blocks. So, I'm wondering, like this, what is this going to look like? I'm thinking this for the corners. For the corners, right? I'm thinking it for the corners. We'll go to full blocks later on. We're going to need Appa for this. Appa! Let's be realistic. You knew that you should go and take... I knew that. Oh! One day, I'm going to die doing that. But that day is not today. Definitely broke some ribs, though. Definitely broke some ribs, though. So what I'm thinking for the corners, we do this. And the reason why I'm doing this is just to have a change. So this isn't the first time I've done this. We actually have another build right there. You can't see it really, but you see that indentation right there? That's actually all deep slate wall. So, say it's cobbled deep slate wall. So I actually really, really do like the effect that you get from it. So I think if we put just any sort of block on top, yes, it does connect. So we can put whatever we want on top. Duh, connects. I've already done it. Genius. But what that does do is it gives us this nice little points. It actually gives us some detail layers. So everything's not just smooth. So, yeah. I like that. I actually really like that. Unfortunately, it's for sure four stacks just to do the upper section. Yeah, technically it's 50. So, but yeah. That base is going to be like, if you don't have farms, is going to be just as hard as fighting the wither. Like, I would look up videos on how to fight the wither because it is actually really helpful. Abba, I need to. Abba, I thought we had an agreement. You would stay in place. I don't think Abba likes shelter in place. I didn't either. You know what's really funny about this is now I actually can't even. Did I? Can I? Can I? Oh my gosh, I can. I can reach the lower level. I'm going to make this part of the process so much harder on myself. Solely because I want to use Appa. I'm not really making it harder on myself. It's just. Appa, move your big head. Appa's quite literally all heads. Appa is quite literally all head. But yeah. I should have gotten off and done the bottom layer first. We know for next time. We know for next time. The fact that Appa actually sounds sad when I get off, but then immediately flies away. Yo, Lemon. Lemon, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, a sour raid. Oh no. I appreciate the sour lemon. I appreciate the sour lemon. Yo, thank you so much for the raid, Lemon. What's up? What's up? How you doing? What's up, Mr. Fitz? Papa Goot, how you doing? How you doing? How was stream, Lemon? How was stream? I know you're probably off for the night, so just welcome. Is it sour raid or lemon raid, or is it lemon sour raid? Like, I need to know. I need to know. A lemon sour would be good. Oh no, that's not good. It's really not good. I'm trying to build your home and you keep on flying away. So Appa is like, this is why I need a snowball, but like, there's also a part of me that wants to run and chase after him every time. Is that weird? Is that weird? I feel like that's weird. So broke blocks under bedrock to get the final layer done. Easier than rebuilding the World Eater for one layer. Oh my gosh. What? What are you guys doing over there? Don't know why, but I feel like it's some sort of modded sidecraft thing that my brain doesn't fully grasp. I'm just over here like I'm building a house for my happy guys. You like him? Do you think he's cool? I think he is. Oh my gosh. You guys are going crazy. I see how it is. See, when I do that, I'm gonna learn. When I want to know that, I'm gonna learn how to build a TNT duper. Smart plays. Special plays. Special people. Special players. Special teams. How many do I have left? I only need 8 of these. And I didn't craft them. Yeah, see, this is why I'm a builder. This is why I'm a builder, and I only dabble in redstone. And it's stuff that I learned 4 years ago. Ah. All right, I made it. I made it. Oh. Had TNT dupers on flame. That's actually insane. That is actually insane. That's actually insane. And here I am. I got on Oppund for no reason because I need to do this row first. Can't do that one. Ha 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 ha. But you always make extra so you don't need to do this. Just break and forget. Come to Papa. Oh. Top 10 anime betrayals. Oh my gosh, I think Fitz was telling me about that. I think he was telling me about that, and it was just like, what? No, I just need one I just need one witch hut that. I think was. Okay, stay. Stay. I just intentionally make things hard on myself. I'm convinced. That is actually insane. That is like actually insane. Like I could never. My brain can't wrap around that. This entire little bit is just gonna be a hard cut, and it's gonna be like they ask you how you do, and you just gotta say you're doing fine, but really you're not fine. Also, don't know why I'm in third person for this. I'm continuing to stay in third person for it, but here we are. All right. All right. Now, so I actually really, really like that for the corners. I don't think we're going to do that for all of it. We also might be throwing in. Do drown give copper ingots? That's insane. That's insane. Unlimited copper golems. So, all right. So I'm actually really liking this. I'm trying to figure out, like, I think I might come in and I'll do more. We'll just do mud bricks right here, but then this one and this one, I think we're going to do jungle planks. And then we need to figure out what we're going to put right here. We might use a mixture there, or we might use more mud brick stairs. So, but for right now, since we're going to be working with a full block. Yeah. I'm kind of seeing the vision there, and I think that'd be super dope. That would be super, super dope. Don't forget about shelves. Don't forget about shelves. Because those are game changers. So, what I'm thinking. Yo, Lemon, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world. It means the world. It really, really does. Where I'm at. Good news is, so if we do that bit out of jungle planks, that does cut down on the mud that we'll need to get, which is a good thing. I tell myself as I panic about how much mud I still need. Yeah. Yeah, we do. I know I also got to read out more often on some of my Twitch streams, so that's something I'm terrible at. I'm almost wondering. I think I replicate this on this side too. Let's get our car more Rancro. Which I do think I have enough mangrove, so I'm not too concerned about that. But we go like that, we go like that. Wonderful. So, oh no, not a bot. Don't worry, we got the hammer out. I don't even know why I do that. All I need to do is Alt Tab. Like, ba 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 ba. These are 10 tall. Of course, it's only going to take 30, genius. But then if we keep consistent on the theme, I mean, this will be here. Jeez. Wait a second. It's going to be 33. It's going to be my... All right, there. Evan, thank you so much for the likes on the live. I'm also concerned that that came in when I wasn't talking. Yeah, W music. Didn't know what to say there, so I went with what felt right. And me freaking out internally about dropping another block. The correct call. Was the correct call. But I am really liking this. What's up, Wesley? Get shoes back. Back again. Oh, and there's the DMCA. They just shut off the YouTube live, sir. They've shut off another live. Alright. Anyway, it's getting dark out, so it's gonna be night time soon. You can tell because they are all scattering. Yo, Heaven, thank you so much for the follows, and Wesley, thank you for the likes. Oh my gosh, we're up to 600. Nah, you're good, Lemon. I totally get that, Lemon. I expected that, so. Where did Hapa go? Appa is right there, so. Yeah, so I am really liking the mud bricks, and I hate that for me, so. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go get the jungle planks, and we're gonna make sure that the jungle planks work really well in here. I already have more mangrove right there. Let me do my villain arc. No, Caps, why? You don't need to do a villain arc. You need to do a villain arc. No, we know villains here. The whitewood is from... It's whiteout, or it's... Forgot to put away my... Oh, no. What is it? Pale oak. It's pale oak from... It was added with the Creekings, and the pale oak forest is literally the name of it. Yeah, the pale biome. The good news about it is you need about 4 trees, and then if you get a little bit of resin, you can take everything from it, and you can actually spawn your own Creekings to make your own Creeking farm. So, did I move all my jungle wood over? I have a bad feeling I did. I'm not even gonna look. Like, I'm coming over here right away and just gonna do this right away. Like, I thinking back, I did definitely get a lot of pale oak or jungle wood just to put into the storage system, thinking I'll never use it. I'll never use it. Oh, look who was wrong, Mom. Well, Micah, thank you for the existential crisis. I hadn't had one of those in a while, and I really felt like that was missing from my life. So, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Micah. I genuinely appreciate that. Yo, 2K likes, let's go. And since I control you with my brain, you're clearly gonna follow now. Oh, what's that smell? Anybody else smelling burnt toast? It worked. Yo, Micah, thank you so much for the follow. What's up, 2017 Kia Stinger? Yo, 2,300 likes. Let's go. Playing on Java, Eli. Your car? Oh my gosh. Decepticon or Autobot? Yo, Kia, thank you so much for the follow. To answer the question, it's really important. One of them will get you muted. Hmm. We're gonna say you're the one chill one, and we're going with that. Wesley, thank you so much for the melodic bird. It means the world. It means the world. I hate that this is gonna work. All right. What kind of music do I listen to? I listen to a lot of like this music, but then I also will listen to a bit harder music. So, no, not only worship. I'll listen to like. Okay, so like I am like secretly a really really big K-pop fan, like BTS, like um and I just said that on the internet so it's no longer a secret. That's no longer a secret. Whoops. Don't worry, I accidentally also did that in a get to know our employees thing that I thought was going to just be between the Barterburns. Turns out got posted in the freaking newsletter of our company. um, clip it, clip it. Literally, I was in the 2024. I was the top 0.01% BTS listeners, which means I was, I kid you not, BTS more than me. Um, but so I'll also listen to I dead serious, Robbie. That's like how much I listen to it because I would listen at work. Um, and yeah, yeah, it was a lot. Um, yeah, but I became a top fan like a month before they broke up. So, but I just like music that has good beat to it. Like that's a lot of like what music I like is. So that's like a lot of what the music I like is. So like that's why I really like K-pop and all that stuff is because it has a really really good beat to it, which you can't really dispute because it does. Like it has a hard beat, it has a hard rhythm, like, and that's just one thing that I really really like. And I also my brain's trying to think right now. But so like when I'm working out, I'll listen to a lot harder stuff. Like Rumors is one of the songs that I'll usually start off with. It's not just all worship music or K-pop. Like there is other stuff mixed in. It's just it's a lot of emotion based. So like when I was listening to a lot of BTS, it was also when I was writing Oh, that's what you're talking. So like when I was writing Bosca Finrad, which again, this is Finrad, I listened to a lot of BTS just because like it was emotion based. So one person, if I could bring back to life, who would I do? I'm not sure. Honestly, don't think it'd be. I would like to say Robin Williams, but I don't think it'd be that. Um, not too sure. I would say Robin Williams for the longest of times, but the more I hear about like his family and all that, like I think it was time. Um, what's your Minecraft world so far, Santonio? It's a hard one. Honestly, probably Steve Irwin. Like even if it was just for like a day, like just because I think he would love to see what's going on right now with like his son and all that. Desert, 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 swamp, desert, coral reef, jungle, desert. Oh no, Santonio. Oh no. Yeah, I think it'd be Steve Irwin. Like, I think even for like a day. Because, like, because I think that's the greatest thing about, like, that's the greatest tragedy of what happened with him and what happened with his family is that he just didn't get to see it. He didn't get to see the vision to the end. So, he wants to desert me. Oh no. Maybe it just wants dessert. Need some spruce. I also want you. Do I have any additional ones? I do. Let's go. I think I only need one, but since I'm a double wide, I need two. Ah, jeez. Jeez Louise. There we go, placing things the wrong way again. Yeah. I think Steve Irwin's definitely the right choice. All right, indeed. Straight on like that. Straight on like that. Straight on like that. Grab like that. Like that. Village, a ruined portal, and 5 buried treasure by digging. Oh my gosh, Santonio. Like, what world are you in? What type of world are you in? Uh, yes, Cole, these are the new shelves. You gotta be kidding me. Can't why I want to. You can't. Well, great. Now I'm gonna need more mud. Do you know why I'm gonna need more mud? Because apparently you can't have path block underneath you. So now I'm gonna need to take all those roots from the mangrove, and I'm gonna need to put them into mud because you guys decide that you don't want path block underneath of you. At least now I know what I'm doing with that. So, honestly, it'd be Jim Carrey while shooting any of the Sonic movies, like dead ass, like the only other. I don't think there's another answer. I think that's the only answer because that is 100% fun. Like, it's just gonna be fun, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just gonna be having a good time. But yeah, I'm actually really liking this. I'm gonna see how the planks look stretched out here, but I think they're gonna look good. Nuzzy. So you and I have different goals, Micah. It's going pretty good. We're gonna need to go get more mud here soon, but I'm actually really like how this this build is shaping up, and it's different. I'm not gonna lie, Santonio, that almost feels like a first build world. Yeah. But no, I think Jim Carrey one day filming the Sonic movie, that would just be fun. Because it's like everybody's looking at you and you're going, well, I'm just gonna riff. Like, what are they gonna sue? You know what? I bet that's how we got the Eggman or Dr. Robotnik and Grandpa Robotnik mashup. Like the dance scene. I bet that's how we got it. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's not a lot of jungle. I bet that's how we got that. 2 cats, 16 rabbits. Too many. Oh my gosh. And it's quite a survival world. Oh, apparently I have batteries on this world. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I have a whole bunch of furnaces that have been just smelting up constantly. Or just been smelting things constantly that are just full of XP. Yeah, well, let me go break some furnaces and that change. Oh, where you do like the double jump and slowly catch more air? Yeah. If you don't have rockets, you can actually traverse without rockets. Yeah. Is there a way to get a fart noise through? I need to put my weight shulker away. Actually really fun to do. I use it whenever I have like, you'll notice I'll do it a lot right here because I can jump down. I really like how you asked that and my brain went, there a way you can transfer a fart noise? Like that was the first thing I thought of. Oh, I found more wheat. Goodness, I broke that entire farm. Oh. What am I here for? I need mud. Alright. Means I need glass bottles. Means I need to clear out as much space as I can. Da, 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 da. No, I'm really not looking for the furnaces. I need to get more mud and that's taking like a lot more priority. So, if I remember this, might honestly be faster. I want to do some testing. I heard word about something about dispensers, but I don't know what. But and jump down here. That. There. Oh no. Yeah, it is really useful. It is really, really useful, Nuzzy. So. It is like super. Yes, but the furnaces actually store XP, and I have a bunch of furnaces in that far building that actually just have been storing up a whole bunch of XP. So trying to think of a way that I can do this that's going to be a lot faster. As long as you didn't cheese your levels. So it's these right here. $22. It was 22 levels. It was closer to like 30 or so. But I was actually in here like repairing all my tools and getting levels to gotta go find all those. I now gotta go find all the furnaces. Whoops. Hey, you gotta remember, I actually die. I'm okay with dying. So, plus I also use my levels quite a bit, so. But I bet it was a lot more than what you thought I would get. So. Now, I need to figure out a way to automate this, because I do not want to sit here and do that. There's a way to do it using dispensers. Now I just need to figure out what that way is. I got it. I'm gonna need it. That would be why the music is playing, yeah. We got like so. This in here. I'm gonna need a lot more glass, but in order to get that, I think what we're actually gonna do is trade for it just because I don't. Yeah. Yep. So we have learned a couple of valuable lessons. First off, it's gonna be an interesting build. Because it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna intend it to be pretty. The beauty of where we're at right now is I don't need to worry about anything being fully pretty. Because it will just be like, well, that was just a spot. Oh my gosh. So, what I need is a fast way to do this. And quite frankly, I'm not going to do that over and over again just by placing block after block after block after block after block. So, what we're going to do is I might need a hopper for this too. I might need hoppers. That's all right. I'm going to go find hoppers. Oh, wait, there's one. No, I'm not doing that. I don't need to fix that farm too. By the way, still haven't fixed the other one that I totally blew up. Oh, I need you. So, where am I going to put this? I don't know if I want this to be temporary or permanent. It might have to be permanent. The egg that is now Max's pet chicken. Got it. I am really trying to figure out how I want this to look. And what's going to be the best way to do it. We're going to go over here. Oh. That. That. The wrong way. What? Oh, there is a bed in here. Got it. Got it. Too many levels to use. You can use them. There's a really fast way to get to 7, though, too. Really fast way. Smack a wall. So, goes up like that. Venture here. You take And if I put a block here, into there, that won't lock the hopper, will it? So that what we're gonna do. That is necessary. Yeah. All right. So we got that system down. Hey, genius, just go use this. That's actually stupid. That's actually stupid. What do you mean I slept and then there's just immediately a thunderstorm? What do you mean? This doesn't feel fair. This feels rigged. This feels rigged. I am going to guess $3 million. No, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. I am going to guess I need more glass. 72,000. Actually, probably 1,363. That's my guess. That's my guess. I want you to know if you say I'm right, I know you're 100% lying to make me feel better. 10,611. Thank goodness you said that. It's so many bottles. What's up, Carlos? Are you asking yourself, what would somebody need that many bottles for? Because, quite frankly, I am too, because the system that I put in place has enough for about 2 stacks and a bit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that too. Can't do that too loudly now, can we? How odd is she gonna be? Yeah, Carlos, thank you so much for liking the live. We're gonna just do dish up top. Give me the jungle plank. Boom. And we'll go like that. Yeah, this isn't even what we're working on. And this isn't complete, so we're actually working on a place that I think actually looks a lot better. because everything's within scale of each other. This is just a whole bunch of hodgepodge. So, yo, I dropped a lot of frames at some point tonight. But everything's still going, right? As far as I was told. Yeah. This is based on the Temple of Artemis. Each one of those spires 62 blocks tall, and yeah, there's 12 of those rows per, so it's quite insane. It's quite No. So this is actually a very old world. So I actually don't have a lot of that like newer stuff done because I just don't have it anywhere near me. So, oh, what's up, Swale Gamer? How you doing? Are you now? Yeah. That's actually one reason they're in my world. I just haven't been there yet, so. So. I am gonna pull up this stuff real quick. Just because I want to make sure, yep, that's still going. Oh, that laid pretty well right there. Yeah, Carlos, the area actually that we're working on is actually how do I get the empty ones out? Do you not get the empty ones? Yeah, it's mud. I was really hoping that I could make this easier, but it's not really looking that way. Yeah, so it's like not getting rid of the bottles, which totally makes sense. Yo, Carlos, thank you so much for the follow. Little. What's up, mailman? How you doing? I wonder if I do an item sorter underneath that pulls bottles. I have enough space for that. Good. Why are you guys? What now? Oh, it's because I was quite literally mudding them. Oops. I am passable at Redstone. There's a lot of stuff that I just picked up on. I needed to learn it, so passable at it, so. Well, yeah, if I just did the lock hopper there. Then I can use whatever I want for. Yeah, Carlos, I have 2. Somebody else has 2. Like, you got a lot of that stuff. No, you're good, Carlos. You're good. Let's actually go look at the other one. So, Daffy has 2 that are here. Actually, I have 3. My courthouse has 1 too. I just need a little bit more time to figure out in my brain how to make that work. Ow. So this is actually what we're working on, and this is what we need the mud bricks for. This is actually over in another area where I can actually find amethyst crystals, so. Yeah, so we got our happy gas there. Yeah. And this is all like new generation of like the one right before the wardens, so there's no guys here. Yeah. That was one of the first things we did. So when we like finished everything and I was like, I'm going to the roof. So yeah. It's yeah, we're working on this build, that's why we need the mud brick. And that's why we need the mud. So how you doing, mailman? I'm dropping more frames. What? On. Genius. But yeah. I have a villager spawner that's just quite literally spitting them out. Like that's just spitting them out and then they're just wandering into the portal. It's honestly hilarious. But if I do, and I have the bottles for it, if this was duped and it just, the person doesn't play on the server anymore, so it just stays there. It was duped, so nobody uses it. So oh, but I need, yeah. Yeah, it's not quite like that, so. No, this needs to go this way. Because I need the one hopper facing the wrong direction. Hopper can face directly down. But there was definitely a faster way to do this. And I'm just really seeing I'm counting to 41 and I passed 41. Genius. You are a genius. All right, we're not going to talk about that. We're not talking about that. What's up, Hopshot? You doing? How you doing? How you doing, Hopsh? I am such a pro gamer. This feels like such an excessive amount of things to do, but like I feel like it's really not. I actually need that. Built enough of these. I should know exactly what I need where, right? Think. Yes, Carlos, this is Java. Oh, that's good to know, Hopsh. That's good to know. It's 3 blocks total. It's 3 blocks total. Right? Right? Yeah. Hear me out. Hear me out. I think I'm doing this in the wrong spot. So what I needed to do, oh, I'm just gonna go look at it. So what I needed to do, yeah, just me. Thank you so much for the likes. Is boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that's why I'm getting confused because I need that for that, and it's realistically I just okay. Got it now. I am doing it one though. That also is the thing. So essentially, this hopper needs to be up here. like that. What am I making right now? I am making, hopefully, a auto mud maker that will pull the items that I need. So what I am doing is I need to set this up in order to pull the empty bottles out from here, and then I'll just be able to place mud. I'll be able to like crouch right here, pointing at the hopper, crouch mud, mud make, and then you know. So look at that. We're getting smarter. We're getting smarter every day. I also do need to break this, so because what I need to do there, here, like that. So this is only going to be collecting bottles, so I don't need it. Yo, just me. Thank you so much for the follow. So world, and this is very quickly out. Hmm. You know what? We can make this work. We can make this work. No. As stupid as it may seem, we can actually make this work. We can actually make this work. So actually make this work. Yo, Josh. Thank you so much for the tier 1. About 28 months in a row. Josh, thank you so much for that. It means the world. It means the world. I think you know that already, but I want you to know I genuinely do appreciate it. You do not know how much that really, truly means. Gosh, thank you so much for that. So that actually should be more than enough. Rudimentary, but the system will work. So yeah, it's rudimentary, but the system will work. I do that, it's gonna start slowly emptying out the glass bottles. Because that's just powered, so that's turning that off. So it doesn't work. My brain hurting. My brain is hurting so much. You got me, Santonio. Want to laugh at my stupid stuff. What? Why is that, Josh? How did tonight go? Was tonight good? I don't know. Oh, we're so close to 3K likes on the TikTok. So close to 3K. No. What do you mean by that? Damage to kill ratio? Were you 1-to-1? Well, I didn't need that anymore, so I guess thank you. Albert, thank you so much for the likes. Thank goodness for protection, I tell you what. He really surprised me there, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, hey. I need your guys' potion. Where's the man who holds the flag? Where's the one that holds the flag? Down here? There. What do you mean by that, Albert? Right, you will take your little potion. So, if we go over here. So I think a lot of my issues stem from the fact that it's random. I think that's what a lot of my issues stem from. If it wasn't random, it wouldn't be as hard. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But otherwise, everything's just going to keep on filling up with... I need the rockets, genius. Well, I'm trying to make an auto sorter to pull out empty bottles from this while I make mud, but I'm starting to feel as if that's just not going to be possible. So... I'm not gonna lie, I really was concerned reading that. Let me do some research. Ah. Il mango. Yeah, I'm trying to make a mud maker for mud bricks. So mm-hmm. Okay. All right. All right. So I was doing this all wrong. Um, so Il Mango just showed me that I'm an idiot. That's essentially what happened. Which I knew. I knew. I don't know if you guys knew, but I knew. Uh so you know all these bottles of water that we made? Yeah, they're we don't need them. So all right, we need to get the useful stuff. From right here, I should get the chest. Uh chest, and then there's a dispenser around here somewhere. Or- Gotta be kidding me. Oh no. We're about to be in a very vicious cycle. We're about to be in a very, very vicious cycle. I have created this problem. I am fully aware that I've created this problem. Okay. Fully aware that I am the one that created this problem and it's my problem to solve. So, I'm gonna do that for right now. I'm gonna pick you up. We're gonna move to a different area while that stuff despawns. We're gonna go down here because this actually isn't as bad of a build as you think it is. But I have the chests that I need already. We're gonna do is we're gonna place those guys. If I could place down a chest properly one time, that would be fantastic. I need to actually make a dropper. I need a redstone for. All right. But. We went and listened to our wonderful friend, Il Mango. And we should be able to make this pretty quick now. So, as long as we don't get blown up by a creeper. Uh, da, 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 I actually do need a piece of straight glass. It's gonna be too hard to get. So, glass. I also need composter, but that's just a slab and. That is. What's a composter? What's a composter? Just only slabs. Got it. So. I'll do is I'll go like this. Heater, redstone. Let's say, nope, other way. So we go like that. And we put the comparator here. Composter here. Whoops. Whoops. So then we go like that. So he said he does this just to save on space, which I get. That. It. I need another one. I need another one, don't I? Yeah, I need another one. All right. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We are figuring this out. Oh, what's up, Salin? How you doing? How you doing? All right. All right. See you, San Antonio. See you, San Antonio. All right. So, no, I forgot to put the water in there. That might have been an issue. That might be an issue. Actually, it really won't be. I think what it is. All right. Those just need to be source blocks. Yeah, those just need to be source blocks. Got it. All right. All right. I guess that works. I need something in the composter. I feel like I do. I feel like this is very important that the composter has something in it. So, what we're going to do, we're going to see how this all works. Whoa. Never seen that before. All right, I need to figure out how we get this powered. Why does he have a composter there? Huh. So what happens to the water bottles? Oh, wait a second, wait a second. I am so... All right. So, what we're going to do... I don't actually need these. Jeez. The amount of times I accidentally throw my axe. You swear I hate it. Dish. Like this. That. And I'm going to do... So take dish. This. The hopper here. Take the glass. Glass back here. Is this a bedrock farm? Oh. All right. I got it. I got it. I got it figured out. Oh, really? No, I don't. I didn't even make the torch. All right. Now, all right. Got it. I got it, he said, not confidently. Okay, so, and then also, if I put this here, so what should happen, maybe, hopefully, so we go like this. Bro. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. There's a rhythm to this. I got one. I got one. I got one. One. Woo-hoo. So I think this hopper is actually just no. This dispenser is not locked. Actually, the hopper is. The hopper is. So if I get this, and then we actually get just water bottles in there. Oh my god, it's big brain. It's big brain. Oh my gosh. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. Like, I suck at this. I fully suck at this. There's a rhythm that if you hit it right, it'll work. But it's just like I'm not hitting that rhythm correctly. Like I'm just not hitting that rhythm correctly. Like but we got a stuck in mud. Got a stack of mud. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Got a stack of mud. All right. I still have those bottles over here. Yay! 1 stack of mud. Once I figure out this rhythm, like, I feel like it would go a lot faster, so. I got a Jordan. I got a Jordan. You could say I know. You could say I know. You could say I know. I know pretty well. I know pretty well. Oh, I ran out of inventory space. This is awkward. This is awkward. We're gonna throw you in here. Which one of you got my emeralds? Is it you? You got my emeralds? Who got my emeralds? Who got my emeralds? Where is my hairbrush? You got my emeralds. Bring it back. Maybe. Possibly. Doubtful. Yeah, I need you to be stupid for 2 less seconds. We're going to say that's going to fix the issue. We're going to say that's going to fix the issue. It definitely did fix a lot of the issue. Mm-hmm. All right. We're getting more dirt. Still getting a mud. We're still getting a lot, but okay, so one thing that's happening. I'm actually getting a lot of the drops. And that's, I think, kind of an issue. I think that's kind of an issue. It's kind of an issue. So what I need is for every time you see that? That's the issue. I need a full stack of glass bottles in there. Like in this hopper. Start. Because otherwise it's just not going to work. Let's actually go get a couple more stacks of them. What do you mean, you guys slept since then? You know, this would have been the perfect time for me to bring back the crafting table, but I didn't. So, here we are. Here we are. But we're going to do is we are going to introduce a lot more bottles into the system. So, And then we'll come down here. Go like that. Right? There we go. Now we're going right. This is actually working so much better. This is actually working so much better. I am actually so happy that this is working this much better. Oh, so happy it's actually working this much better. What's up, killer? How you doing? We are making mud, so that way we can make packed mud, and then we can make mud bricks for Appa's house, so... I'm just going based off of what Il Mango designed, so... I really don't care at the water bottles. I didn't fully properly, like I skimmed through his video, so I messed something up. I didn't have enough empty bottles to start, so that's why I have all the extra reds on top. So once they despawn, it'll be good, so... Yeah, killer. So, it's been a fun process. Like, what we come up with so far is actually really cool. So... But we're getting a lot of mud, which is really, really good, and I'm really happy about. So... Plus... I can simply go... Uh, This is actually a really good thing, though, because I have a lot of farms that would benefit from just using mud in them, so... This is actually, like, a really good thing just to have anyways, so... You don't know how practical this actually is until you go, wait a second, this is what I would need, this is what I would need, and this is what I would need, so... Yeah, now we're just doing dish. Till I think I need I think I have enough. Which today I think we're gonna say we do. Yeah, I really don't care if those despawn. And then yeah, that has more than enough in it. So oh my gosh, I was so right, Josh. Hey, we've all been there. I've been there. I've done that before. So I got my YouTube or my Discord on do not disturb mode, so whenever I'm streaming so I don't hear those notifications. We need to see how much we got from this one. Yo, what's up, Papa you? Pap you. How you doing? What's up, Ender? How you doing? Still going in. Wonderful. Oh, you're doing all right. Yeah. And still doing, so that's a plus. Still doing is better than not doing at all. That's what I always say. So, uh, all right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not a fun place to be. That's really not a fun place to be. Yep. Yep. Mid-aircraft. I'm gonna go find more. Yeah, that's really not a fun place to be. The moments you can only really hope. So. Yeah. Yeah. It is really just hope, and hope the reason you're not hearing from them is because they're getting help. So. Which is another. Yeah. Yeah. I just took all of it. Yeah, that really doesn't. I can definitely see the concern and where the concern comes from. Yeah. So that's definitely one thing where it's kind of just you don't know, but it's just it's a terrible waiting game. I really do, really do hope it is just it's a 1 a.m. thing. So, like, I want you to know that I can empathize with that moment. I just can't go into why. So, yeah. Ender, I will say in that regard, from me personal experiences, sometimes the reason to stay, I need to word this properly. Sometimes just being a good friend on the day-to-day is enough to just plant the seed for a positive thought. So, if that makes sense, that one is talking more personal experience, but yeah. So I'm actually really liking how this is turning out. Really like how this is turning out. I really like the colors. I just need to make sure I nail the roof. Because there's gonna be, it's probably gonna be as wide as this is. What I'll actually do, so I'll do mud brick. Yeah. Yeah, the color combo really helps. Like, as much as I was annoyed about doing mud brick, like, I also wanted to do it because I knew it would look good. So, need half slabs. I need half slabs. I really think, I really think I might be overthinking it sides. And if I just simply leave that like that, it'll actually work. And then, yeah, that doesn't work. I'm overthinking it. So we'll do the same thing on the other side. And we'll put glass in there. So. Right like that. So you can't ask me how I got on this thought, but if you've ever seen Secret Life of Walter Mitty, I've always found it hilarious how the one Icelandic, German, Greenland, whatever captain is yelling, "You don't need to fear the porpoise," and how he's saying porpoise is porpoise. Like I, it kills me every time. It kills me every time. I watched that movie right before stream today. Like that's why the stream was late. Uh, and it kills me every time. Don't fear the porpoise. Like it. I can't ask why I was on that. Just know. I think that scene is hilarious. I also hate the rain. It's coarse and rough. So, rid of these. I think we'll go straight up like this. Calling me by name. All right. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, like that. I missed. Got to do something. Got to do something. Yep. Have a good night, Ender. I hope it goes better. I hope you find answers, good answers soon. So, sleep well, Ender. Let your heart rest. Ah, wonderful. So, question I would have is what color glass do I put in? I do black? Or do I put in something a little bit cleaner? I got black. I'm putting in. I want natural light in there, just me. So I'm looking something that'll like blend texture wise. Like a lot of, so this is meant to be kind of based off of Giraffe Barn, and I want it to have a lot of like natural light coming in somehow. Yeah. Black stain will work. Black stain will work. That. And right like that. Oh, yeah. I'm actually really, really digging this build. Peek around the corner, look at Appa, and go, "You're getting spoiled, mister." I really only need 6 more right now, but I want to identify where I have all potential glass, so. Actually, I suppose I actually need more. That doesn't help me in any sort of way. I don't know what I just did. Grab that just cause. Part of the whole consolidating. Well. But I do think this just accents the build just in that perfect way. All right, we got one shot to land on the gap. Can we do it? The pressure's on. This is usually when we fail. Oh my gosh, he hit it. First time, first try. He nailed it. All right. You know, I'm just realizing at one point I did the mud in a completely different way. Where do I have you here? All right. Now, I got that right in the middle, so if I actually go that out, then place those in there. we'll do is we'll break this guy right here. That. Simply, that'll just simply move up. Right, like that. Pull. Go like that. All right. Then we'll just need to replace this block. That'll be our entrance done, which is wonderful. Is there a chain mount for a wall? Am I thinking weird with that, or is there actually one? Yeah, that'll also need to go to the floor. You know, I'm doing all this above ground, and I think I did that because I wanted to make sure it all worked. Which, so far, it has. All I need to do is put in the jungle planks on that side and that side. Which... I don't think we have enough of those. I don't think we have enough of those. So I need to go get more of that. We need to go get more of that. But we're also coming up on 3 hours, which is about the length that we want our streams to be. So we'll go cut down a tree and plant some saplings, and then we will... Can you tell how many times I've just made that flight through there? This world is 5 years old. It says that this account has played on this world for 70 real life days. I think when I migrated my account, that number reset. Because that is low, to put it politely, because there are times where I would AFK 20 hours in a day, like... So... So I don't know how many actual days I have in it, but it is a lot. So this is 5 years old. This was 16.4 or 5. That was the generation that Minecraft was on when this was created, so... Yeah. We actually have a hole that goes into the void because apparently... So we broke... When they introduced moss, originally you could get rid of bedrock with it. So somebody on our server did that. And then they patched that. But we still had the hole. So we put water down it in case if anybody ever fell down, they could grab the stream. They'd live, right? Well, then they updated again to add the deep, or like increase the depth and then increase the build limit. And the water was still going. So therefore now we still have a hole into the void. Because it was registering as the water being there. So, oh yeah, it's actually by this beacon. We did put glass over top of it. It's a hole. There's the hole. But you see, it's just the perfect square. That actually probably isn't. Where is it at? Where is it at? Yeah. So it was just a 5x5 grid. That. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Oliver? How you doing? Yeah, it is actually straight insane. Like how deep it goes and like how deep the water went, and the fact that we still have a hole into the void, which we were smart and put glass over top of it because, well, everybody at that point had netherite armor, so nobody wanted to lose it. It's Oliver. Yes. How you doing? How you doing, Oliver? That's actually like currency, so I need to go grab that. Hmm. Yeah. Ooh. Wonderful. I don't know why, but I also like just having these be solid. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, usually want some depth, but like the way that these things are lined up, like that's the depth. Uh, oh yeah. Dax, Mav, Brock, and Oliver. What's that supposed to mean? Are those your friends, pets? I'm liking this build so far. This is supposed to be based off a giraffe barns. I'm actually liking it so far. I don't know. Am I crazy? Ah, yeah, your friends. Okay. Uh, thanks, Oliver, for the likes. It does mean the world. Uh, All right, now I'm going to leave this up to a vote. Leave this up to a vote because I'm on my toes. Do I leave this as the floor or do I change it to quartz brick? I also really like how there's no curves in Minecraft, but are you guys seeing the curves right now? Are you guys seeing the curves right now? Harrison? Yeah. Tell your friends I say hi back. Or if they're listening, I say hi. Hello, fringe. We need to compare. I did this in the worst spot possible. I knew that hole was there. Oh, thank you, Oliver. One's definitely less trippy than the other, but I don't know if I like it. I'm open to suggestions. I could go either way with this. Like, I think both work. I think both work. I think both work, but I don't know. I honestly feel like I just make the change because for one thing, yeah, it's just the less trippy thing. It's just the less trippy things. Like that's really the only reason why. That is the only reason why I'm like okay, we go with this one over that one. So I'm gonna go and get rid of just what I have in my inventory, and then we're gonna call it there because I can feel myself doing the thing that I always wind up doing in some sense, where I say, okay, I gotta get off, and then I Dutch goodbye the get off. So, which if you guys don't know what a Dutch goodbye is, it's also known as a Midwest goodbye. In my county, though, it's known as a Dutch goodbye because everybody in my county is Dutch. And what the Midwest Dutch goodbye is it's when you say "welp," slap your knees, stand up from your friend's couch, walk to the door, and proceed to have another 20 to 30-minute long conversation before you go, I actually, this time I really do got to get going. And then you walk out to your truck and you will have a conversation with your friend while their door is wide open and your door to your truck is wide open for another 10 minutes. And then one of you will finally be like, well, see ya. So that's what a Midwest and Dutch goodbye is, if you did not know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other looks like TV static. Yeah. But Yeah, that's gonna look better. That's gonna look better. So, yeah, I got the shutter stick here. He's doing it. It'll look more expensive, yeah. True, and we're sparing no expense for Appa. So, and 20, 30, 5, 9, 44, 49, 4, 59. Oliver, we are building it's styled off of a giraffe barn, but we are building a home for Appa, our happy guest right there. So we don't need to have him constantly on a lead. So that's what we're doing. So we're kind of styling it after like a giraffe barn where it's really tall, but we also went deeper so we can keep it kind of on the same level as all the other builds and still give Appa a lot of airspace. So Appa over there. That's why we got the big door here, big door over there. I got to get lights down there. So but yeah. I am definitely Dutch goodbyeing the stream though. So we're gonna go to the place. Yeah, it felt good. Go to the place that'll actually make me end stream, so. Yo, 3,700 likes right before the end of stream. Let's go. We're in a hockey tournament. Oh my gosh, let's go, Oliver. Hope you guys do well. I hope you guys do well in the hockey tournament. So, but yeah. So, and you probably need to get a bed for that because if you're playing that, you're probably Minnesota. Am I thinking right? Yeah, I think I am. So, but yeah. So, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you love. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being in it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. I will catch you in the next stream. I think I will be live tomorrow night. It'll probably be a later stream again. I want to finish getting the video edited tomorrow so it can be uploaded on Sunday. So yeah, I'm really excited for how it's gonna look, how it's gonna turn out. I will be dropping a video tomorrow on what the intro is gonna be. So gonna be doing something a little different. So, but it's right in line with what I want it to be. So let's go. Just me. Can we get 8 more likes? Oh my gosh, let's go, Oliver. 8 more likes. 8 more likes for 4K. Let's go for 4K likes. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah. So, as always, stay awesome. Be awesome. Don't forget that you're loved. Don't forget that you make the world a better place by being it. Stay awesome. Be awesome. Bye. Now remember, there's a second prompt. Yeah. All of our friends, yeah, good night. Stay awesome, be awesome. I love you all. Oh, look at that. Twitch got the long stream tonight and YouTube. Oh,